Good afternoon, good evening to all. Welcome on behalf of Pyramid Valley International and Soul Trance Meditation Studio for this 6-week transformatory program for personal resilience and manifestations using the practice of meditations. I'm Chandra Pulamarsitti. I live in Bangalore. I'm a board member at Pyramid Valley International. I've been practicing meditation for about 20 years now. And had a beautiful IT career, computer engineer, for the last 30 years, including working in large companies, small companies, and most recently been as an entrepreneur for the last 20 years. I've done some companies successfully. And I always applied meditation principles in the corporate world. And I found that sky is the limit. Our sky is not a limit. By using meditation principles, what all one individual can do. And at Pyramid Valley International, there are many people with the practice of meditation are turning their lives into miraculous lives every day. Pyramid Valley was founded by Brahmashi Patriji, who is the founder of Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, with a core intention to promote meditation, spiritual science, pyramid energy, and vegetarianism. So this center that is in Bangalore, Pyramid Valley International, offers free meditation year-round, and then annually we teach meditation for over 300,000 people. Soul Trance Meditation Center is co-founded by a few beautifully hearted individuals: Sai Saga, Satish, Kameshwara, Vani Madam, Bindu Madam, and a few others. And we are located in Bangalore, and then have been teaching meditation for a lot of parts of the Bangalore. So combined, we're organizing this program on behalf of both Pyramid Valley and Soul Trance. And I'm deeply indebted to my teachers. I have many teachers, but I learned meditation through Dr. GK, and I have really evolved significantly under Patriji as a master over the last 20 years, and then several others. During this program, our emphasis will be practice. Internet is very freely available. There's so much data, so much content, beautifully explained by several masters. But we will emphasize and we will do a lot of practice during the 40 days. On days If we have less time, we'll do more practice, but not the theory. For we truly believe, for Patrizi truly believes, for everyone at Pyramid Valley International truly believes that when we practice that meditation, when we practice more and more of that meditation, we naturally will find our way into manifesting or gaining or becoming whatever that we want to be. So we have a lot of things that put together. We have a team. We have a large number of participants, maybe more will join today. But we have a team backing up to be able to do this program continuously. There is a beautiful structure to the program. And each of us, as I'll introduce the team shortly, are very committed in bringing this program out and then ensuring that every day we will come for this program with the same enthusiasm and then make it as best as possible for each of you. So we are very grateful for all of you who have taken time, particularly those in India at 6 a.m. in the morning to be on this program. So very grateful to you for taking so much interest and joining this. And then we can tell you absolutely that those who joined in the past have always said great things about it. People have changed inside out. People have transformed completely. Those living on medicines don't take any medicines anymore. Those who said my life is a waste today they are doing wonders in their careers, in their personal lives, social lives. But it requires a serious and sincere commitment from each of us for the next 40 days. To be the best of ourselves, to wake up every day or have your dinner if you're living in US and then join the program every day. And then do that practice with everybody. It feels great that we have a large group today. And this will be there for the next 40 days. When we have a large group, meditation is such an intelligent process. We will go into the science of meditation as we go along, but we can say that it forms a great energy circle among all the people who joined the program. And there are several senior meditators in this program who registered. So when they combined into the program, so we form even a more beautiful, stronger energy circle. So we'll all will be in that energy circle. It's pure science, it's quantum physics, that everything is energy. And where our attention goes, the energy flows, so manifestations happen. So we'll be utilizing this technology very deeply during the entire 40 days to put our attention on the right things. And just by coming together as a group and then meditate as a group, we're going to have very powerful energies that are formed. Energy is non-local, so it doesn't matter where you are. We have people calling in, dialing in from many countries. It's great. So we're forming a perfect energy circle across the globe. And then we will meditate together and we'll enjoy those energies, and then we'll learn more and more within the energy circle. This program, while it's going to be foundationally meditation as a core element in it, we have few important topics that we feel are necessary for every individual to succeed and to exceed, to excel in their corporate life. Many of the principles naturally extend into every part of our life. And so it will absolutely benefit not only the corporate, but it is something that naturally extends into the personal, family, social, and your spiritual lives naturally. So over the 6 weeks, while we practice, we will definitely listen into some of these core concepts, core understandings, everything around that using neuroscience and quantum physics and other sciences to the best of our ability to explain how something happens the way it is when we meditate. It's all about understanding how meditation and the energy science, when we take them together and then apply them in our daily life, how it's helping us in various aspects of our life. How do I gain health if I meditate regularly? How do I build up energy and then show up as that great energy, excited, energized person in my office if you are a manager or leader? How do I set clear goals? How do I divert all my energy towards manifesting that goals? When we say focus, we all know that with focus we can achieve. Companies say, startups say, businesses say, hey, focus on one thing and then you'll succeed. That's the mantra of any successful company. So how do we focus? What is that is important for us? So how do I set goals with clarity so that I can focus on them? So how do you put your energy onto a goal? Understand the science of this whole energy. And then how do I build great teams to amplify what I do? Companies succeed only when they have innovation, when you do things differently. So how is meditation enabling all of that? So we have a set of programs that we will go through, set of concepts we'll go through. So before we go in, I would like to quickly run one poll so that we understand you little better. We had sent an email asking for your some detail, little bit detail, using a Google form. I believe you've gotten only a few, not many. So we would want you to go back and then fill up the form, and then certainly I would ask Jagan to post the link to the form here so people can take that in case their email has gone into the junk or bulk folder. So I'd like you to, I just launched this poll. I'm asking one question. Do you practice any type of meditation? Yoga, contemplation, and physical exercise are not meditation. So we would definitely would like you to fill up that form so that we will be able to do this program more effectively for you. I will explain in a little while why that is so. But then please take time to fill up that form. Okay. So as I see here, we're still getting the poll, but as I see here, we have roughly, I'm looking at it, so there are about 1/3 people are doing daily practice, and then 1/3 is doing occasionally, which is great. And we have about 1/4 saying that I never practice. It's wonderful. So you are in the middle of a set of people who are regularly practicing, and which is only going to be beneficial for the entire group today. Okay, so I'm going to end this poll at this time, so it gives me a flavor of what we have. Okay, so end the poll. We'll share the result at this point. Okay. All right. So I wanted to know how many of you understand that our thoughts and feelings create our outer reality. So obviously, if you can write there, you write there. But I'm launching just one more. So just you can quickly answer. How many of you understand your thoughts and feelings create your outer reality? You can say yes, no. And then if you said yes, do you actually think of creating a beautiful future regularly for you every day or occasionally? So 95% are saying, yes, I understand it. But only one third are saying, I do it regularly. And 45%, thank you for being honest, 45% say that we occasionally do it. So why is so? If we believe that our thoughts and feelings create our reality, and we understand that, according to quantum physics, where you put our attention, there the energy flows, there the manifestation happens. That's the outer reality. The quantum physics is saying that there's all energy everywhere. It's all an energy field. With our observation, we manifest the reality. Observation is nothing but our thought and feelings. So we understand it very well, either through the science or through the scriptures. But however, very few are doing it every day. Why so? So friends, 95% of what we do every day is same as what we've done yesterday. We understand that we create our reality with our thoughts and feelings, but however, 95% whatever we're doing today is same as yesterday is solely because of a program in our mind, of the programs in our subconscious mind. We are doing things repetitively every day. 95% of what we think, what we do is same as what you've done yesterday, because the subconscious mind has been programmed to repeat by repetition or by heightened feeling or heightened incident. Things get recorded in subconscious mind, so we just go and replay it. So you have a lot of goals that you want to achieve. When your birthday comes, you set your resolutions. When your new year comes, set the resolutions. Anniversary comes, you have resolutions. Your career day, whenever you're done your second year, third year, you get those emails in the companies, you have finished 3 years, 4 years, we set resolutions. Annual performance time, we set resolutions. But then we have little follow through often. Maybe in about 1 week, we'll think about it second day, we'll do a little bit about it third day, fourth day we are done, fifth day, by end of the week it's gone. That resolution is somewhere. The only reason this is happening, dear friends, is because of the program that we have in a subconscious mind. The program to do things that come out easily, things that have been programmed in our subconscious as a repetition. For example, what do I mean by that? You wake up every day with a little difference in from which side of the bed you're waking up. You're walking into the bathroom, and then by the time you come out, you don't even realize that you finished your bath, you brushed your teeth, and so many things you've done. It's all with the same thing. You don't even have an idea that you actually are doing through a morning beautiful process, which can be utilized very effectively for shaping of your day. That morning time, it just runs through pretty quickly. You run to your dining table, probably one leg here, one leg there. While wearing your shoe, you are just picking up a sandwich and you're running out to your car. You take the same route to go to office every day. As soon as you go in, you're going to carry your mug to your cafeteria, and then you're going to have your 3 or 4 friends sit around you, and then have a conversation that continues about the traffic and then the weather and this and that, and then it continues for a good half an hour. Same things. Same buttons are pressed, same thing discussed. Then you go back and then you'll immediately have your sprint meetings and say, oh man, today how do I avoid this meeting? How am I going to do this meeting? I'm not ready. So you got to give some excuse or whatever. How do I deal with this person? So you're going to have some reviews with the boss and the same emotional buttons are pressed. So come back in the evening. We got to watch the TV and then we quickly have our dinner and then rush in to sleep, thinking that if I don't get my 8 hours sleep and then tomorrow is not going to be a good day, we rush in. We feel proud about a regularity. We feel proud about having a great disciplined, fixed timing routines, knowingly or unknowingly, friends. But because we do it so well every day, it gets repeated, it gets programmed so beautifully in our minds that even though you have set the right bestest goals for you with your conscious mind, but your subconscious, which is operating 95% of your life, is not letting us do that. Subconscious mind is just programmed enough that it is always driving us autopilot. So the reason we have our goals, the reason we understand thoughts and feelings create our reality, but the reason we do not really actually think about is because of two things. One, we have this program which is just driving us autopilot. And then two, to a great extent, friends, we do not deep inside believe that is true. We believe that is true when things happen positively, but when things do not happen the way we want it, we set aside that knowledge that yes, my thoughts and feelings create reality. My today's thought is feeling create reality for tomorrow. So because we deeply core inside do not believe that strongly, we don't implement it. So friends, I personally realized in my businesses, in my personal life, that if there is a way we reprogram our subconscious mind, if there is a way we expand our knowledge and understanding that our thoughts and feelings create our reality, then absolutely we will be able to create our reality every day beautifully. And what if I say that with our extensive studies and practices, for me personally, for many people in this team personally, that meditation, this meditation technique that we're going to learn during the next 40 days and practice it to the core, the breath mindfulness meditation technique. If we say that that is the technique, is a foundation, along with learning some, expanding our knowledge through reading a few right spiritual energy meditation based books, then we can absolutely shape our reality every day that we want it. So this is my personal experience, which I will share at some point. I've used these principles of meditation in my last company, which is called Sanovi Technologies. It's an IT software company making infrastructure management software. Company founded in India, but it's working for global market. And I personally used, and some of my team members used personally. I was a co-founder CEO for Sanovi, the last when it was acquired by a multinational called IBM. And I say, and I credit a lot of success of this outcomes of this business of acquisitions to the practice of meditation, to the practice of manifestation science, which we'll absolutely learn as we go along during our 40 days. Where the science of manifestation, fundamentally supported by meditation, can be utilized every day, everywhere. So let me put a few slides of understanding today. Okay, so we're going to understand a little bit more of how meditation practice is being used by various people. So we call it personal resilience and manifestation. Personal resilience is giving your best in any time, providing that sustained performance at any time. Good times, not so good times. Positive growth days, not so growth days. Importantly, being able to recover from any adverse situations and then still be able to give your best. That's personal resilience. Most important skill for anyone who is in a business or a corporate. Manifestation. While you're giving a performance, being able to manifest what you're wishing for. Growing your business, having that personal career growth, right? Manifest anything, build that great relationship, attract those key team members using which you can do wonders in your organization, or of course at personally at home in social circles. There's not many slides, very few slides, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of slides. So the gist of this slide, friends, is that if you just look around, you'll find that many executives are doing meditation regularly, accrediting a lot of their success to meditation. Salesforce.com, Mark Benioff, is always utilized meditation greatly. I mean, it's one of the companies that has really powered cloud. This company got started 20 years ago and more long before, and is essentially considered one of the things that have sort of powered the whole cloud business, right? Steve Jobs always learned meditation long ago. Kriya Yoga, Self-Realization Foundation. We have, there are so many researches that are going on. Twitter co-founder does meditation. Huffington Post Ariana does meditation. Tupperware, Goldman Sachs. So there are so many Ethna business leaders. So meditation is there by very many leaders. Now even Bill Gates, what I read in newspapers, that he's practicing. Several leaders worldwide, it is not new, that are practicing meditation. Absolutely. And several companies worldwide are introduced meditation. We know that SAP, there is mindfulness community. Google, there is a person called Chadmei Chang, I think. He has written a book by Search Inside Yourself, starting this movement called Search Inside Yourself at Google. And the course is available. And there are many companies, including IBM, has mindfulness practices with thousands and thousands of people practicing meditation. So meditation is not a taboo at companies. And I think many of you know anyway, because most of you are already practicing. So it is great that it is there as a mainstream. Some companies I know are showing meditation as a success skill in their corporate programs. In the HR is mentioning that it is a success skill, it is a resilience skill. So it is there up there in the mainstream, and then people are extensively practicing it. So we just have to talk about it actively, and we just have to embrace it. If you look for, the objectives of this program. So the reason we started this program, friends, two objectives, core objectives. Holistic transformation for each of us at the work life to begin with, but definitely extended to the family and social life. And then we all, with an intent to become a community leader in this meditation mindfulness practices. We ourselves become leaders. We ourselves can become teachers at the end of the program. We hope that it's going to provide peak and consistent performance, provides personal resiliency, provides the ability to manifest things, and then provide you the ability to actively engage in your work life, in your personal lives. With these as a core benefits, the structure, which for this, we've got daily meditations. We will do Tuesday and Fridays master classes. So we'll be doing a class, I'll be doing a class on specific topics. Then we'll have every Sunday, I'm going to invite a business leader, somebody who is extremely successful in their companies. They'll be coming in us and then coming with us and then talking, spending their time with us in how meditation transformed, how meditation-based techniques and the things that they'll use effectively in their lives every day. Then we'll also bring in some guest professionals on Thursdays to speak their experiences. So we'll have leaders, we'll have people who are extremely successful high up in the management chain, and then we'll also have people who are still successful, but probably not in the high up in the management chain. That's all. Then we'll have Wednesdays and Saturdays sharing with our team facilitators. So we've put together a beautiful set of team members, and then I'll introduce towards the end of the session. So we'll have Wednesdays and Saturdays sharing with them after the meditation. So we'll go into breakout rooms We'll be using the concept of Zoom to go into the breakout room so you have a smaller team where you can share. Our goal is that where we put together the team leaders, the team facilitators with you. So we're going to divide each of you into, based on the number of participants finally going to sustain. So we'll have teams of 30 to 40 people, and then the team leader is going to be bonding with you for the 40 days. Because meditation is a journey where we all will experience many things. And then the idea is to understand the process so much that at the end of 40 days, you become a master, and then you absolutely know every intricate detail of it. So the only way that's going to happen, friends, is by interaction. The modern science knows very little about ourselves. It's physical reality 0.01%, but it's energy 99.9%, according to quantum physics. We are energy 99.99%, but physical matter only 0.01%. So by definition, you can say that we extend it and say that all we know is only that much, so little. So tough to put everything around science, but however, while we explain scientific concepts, but you definitely want to engage with the facilitators and then understand everything. Nothing is silly and since small in meditation. So you want to interact as much. So we'll have these short rooms where you can, small rooms where we will facilitate you to interact. And the timings for our sessions are going to be Sundays, Tuesdays, Fridays. It'll be 90-minute session. So today it's going to be 90 minutes, right? And then the rest of the days it's going to be 1 hour session. It's 6 to 7:30 a.m. India time on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. And rest of the day it's 6 to 7 a.m. India time. And in every day, today of course we're doing introduction. Every day, as soon as we come in, we will be dive into meditation process. That's the way we always give priority to the meditation. And then we'll do the meditation first, and then we will do whatever is for that day. Right, friends? I will be using less and less slides. That's my intention. Maybe that's why even today the slides is not letting me present the slides. But I can tell you, the team that we put together, we have every day planned with something, and then we'll go through it beautifully. And the intention is to, we all are bored of slides, and then slides sort of regulate the traffic, the flow of information, the flow of energy. So we'll not be doing slides. Not that I can't do. I mean, believe me, as a co-founder, I've done tons and tons of slides and bored people to death. So that's not something I want to do. We'll be talking freely, openly, that we'll interact as much possible, friends. And we found that it's a great way of absorbing the meditation practice and the knowledge, right? So with that as a context, and then I will take you through the topics a little later. So I would like us to go into the meditation at this point. That's great. We just finished our first meditation. We actually meditated for 30 minutes today. If anyone knew out there that thought I can never do it, just there you are, 30 minutes. I want us to go away from the session that every meditation is always a good meditation. In meditation, where we observe our breath, and as we observe our breath, when we empty our mind, we transcend time. We transcend time, we transcend matter. Some may have felt energies, some may have felt lightness, some may have felt heaviness. But you could write what you felt there. If you felt lightness, heaviness, swaying of the body, of course, many people would have thoughts all the time coming in. If you felt certain parts of the body did not exist, like your fingers, if you didn't feel that they exist, are they very tight? They're all various aspects of energy experience where we are going empty into ourselves. And then when we empty ourselves, we transcend time. And when we transcend time, we do not recognize that we actually spent certain amount of time in emptiness. Our constantly we're trying to relate to what we know, and so we may be thinking, oh, I'm thinking I didn't focus at all today, I just could not get it right. Don't you ever think, because every meditation is a good meditation, and we do not have the ability to when we transcend time, we don't have the ability to gauge how long it is. A lot of meditators say, hey, 20 minutes passed already, because they just transcended time. And every one of us, as we practice more and more, will go into that mode as we go along, dear friends, and we'll absolutely do little longer meditations as we go forward. It's very, very simple technique what we practiced, and the gratitude that we express elevates us. It expresses what the gratitude expresses elevates our heart. We got to empty our mind, we got to elevate our heart. Something that we'll understand the science of heart. There's a Heart Math Institute which is doing some beautiful research around heart, and how our thoughts and feelings, thoughts in the mind and the feelings in the heart, together combined, manifest things for us in our reality. So that's why we do this gratitude process, to elevate ourselves, to elevate our heart. We do the meditation to empty our mind, and we do this gratitude to elevate our heart. The meditation, of course, is helping us in the long run to elevate our heart too. And we do these two combined. Feeling heaviness in the body is a common experience. Feeling heaviness in the brain, heaviness in the legs, or having some pains are common experiences. I'm going to cover this in detail in the session on Tuesday about various meditation experiences. All we need to do is to continue our practice, dear friends. But what's important for us in order to create as a communication channel to go forward is to have you fill up that form where we need your phone numbers, right? In the registration, we only take an email ID. So we need your phone numbers so that we can pair you up, and also the place from where you're dialing in, so we can pair you up appropriately with the right team leaders depending on your location. And we will be creating a WhatsApp group for you so that the team leaders and then you can engage very, very actively. So do fill up that form, and if you don't find email, it'll be in your junk folder, but certainly our team has sent multiple times, so do fill it up. And those who have sent their phone numbers, will add you to the WhatsApp groups today. We'll create WhatsApp groups by different team names. We created, each one will be allocated to a team, like fire, ether, astro, water, air, like that. They're the names of the teams. So we'll create those groups, and there'll be a leader attached to that, where we will encourage a lot of sharing. The best practice will always have a lot of sharing, because, like I mentioned, scientifically, it's we understand little. Everyone has their own experience, and the people who have been practicing more will be able to interpret to an extent and then give you what it means. So every question is a good question in meditation, because by definition we only understand 0.01%. So nothing is dumb, everything is good question. So please don't keep anything in your mind, just ask those questions and then get answers for them, right? So our communication channels will be, one, the WhatsApp group, second, email. So we'll be sending a newsletter every day, and then if you give us the phone number, we're going to keep you in the WhatsApp group so that you'll get that newsletter to read it in your phone easily. And then we'll do our best to send by email also. So that's second. So we'll have that. And then we'll also have a blog in the Pyramid Valley website, which we'll announce in the groups, so that you'll also see in the blog where we'll be posting some resources. But the WhatsApp groups will be very, very key. It will be very effective, as our team will post a lot of resources, including books and PDFs and things like that. So do make sure to fill up your form, and we need that detail. So with that, friends, we will close our session for today. So thank you all. Have a great day. And it gives us, all of us at Pyramid Valley, a great pleasure to be doing this session. And I promise you, we have wonderful meditations plan with lots of music. And then absolutely anybody who's thinking that I can't do meditations, by the end of this 40 days, you will all feel that you will be able to easily sit for an hour of meditation easily, and we will experience some of those as we go along. So have a great day. Thank you.